folks. This is Kenny with Just the Right Angle, doing a broadcast here. I'm on remote. I'm actually on my way to test out the audio and visual for another event that's coming up. I'm promoting it right here. It's Operation In-Game. It's my Marjorie Taylor Greene. So, folks, if you're following me and follow me at Just the Right Angle on Rumble, YouTube, Keep Arkansas Legal, also on Facebook, where I give updates on issues that affect you, why you need to get involved. Folks, there's a big event going on September 7th in Cabot. It is the Arkansas 1st and 2nd District Republican Party. They are having their, what they call meeting. It is an official meeting where they decide various rule changes, resolutions. But they also, of course, have guest speakers. The guest speaker for this event is Marjorie Taylor Greene. She is the congresswoman. I believe she's from Georgia, but she has been a staunch conservative. And more than that, she's been fighting against a lot of what we call the GOP establishment, the folks who've been sabotaging, of course, the things like the last election where they allowed Democrats to steal from Trump during the last race. Marjorie Taylor Greene's been a big part of fighting against that issue. She's going to be the guest. The program begins at 9:30. Registration opens up at 8:30. Let me go ahead and go get the Eventbrite link. I'll post it here so y'all can see this. Hold on just a second. When you get this, you can share this with others. I have it in the comments as well as the chat. It's real simple. Just kind of grab this, share it with other folks. I'll post some other issues about this as well. The Republican Party of Arkansas has been in kind of a, I guess, odd situation. Their chair, Joseph Wood, has joined a handful of other members of what we call the executive committee into ignoring the will of the what we call the state convention, which on June 8th voted to end primaries. It also voted to eliminate the what you call vote of the legislators in the state committee meeting, where we elect the RPA chair and decide on other issues. Also, some other rule changes were done regarding distance of where the state convention can be held and a few other issues. And this fight's been going on Republican county committees and state committees all across the nation. There's been fights in several states. Nebraska basically had a coup d'etat where the conservatives took over the organization, and several what we call the consulting class folks had to resign. There has been probably this more famous one is with Liz Cheney, who was from Wyoming, and the Republican Party there first censured her for her behavior regarding Donald Trump and the J6 investigation, and eventually they primaried her out of office. So this kind of fight is going on all across the nation. What needs to be done right now is to put pressure on the Republican Party of Arkansas leadership, particularly Joseph Wood and their director Seth May, and tell them to adhere to the will of, again, this they call the state committee. Now, I have another story that I want to talk about real quick, if I can stop getting pop-ups in it. Well, I'll just show THV 11, see if it'll show it without blocking me. Okay, so they have this stupid blocker thing, but you can see the screen. Little Rock is putting more than money into its bike trails as city directors approve a $275,000 plan to renovate the Arkansas River Trail at Two Rivers Park. So remember, folks, Little Rock has been in a crime spree. They just had a high-speed chase off of Shackleford near the Texas Roadhouse where me and my wife ate on Sunday. They had some guy got pulled over by the cops, then took off, then had to be what they call pit maneuvered and just stopped, and then ran out with a bag, which I assume is probably full of fentanyl or who knows what. This was just a few days ago. You can see, I'm going to post the footage of it in just a little bit. There's been another incident where there was garbage out on the street in a city director hearing, and the mayor had to be called out on it. He claimed that he would go pick it up himself. And I'm actually looking up the footage of this. Here, I have it. I think I have video up. Here we go. Here, I'll show this. Now I'll play it without camera, without because it does have some language to it. But this is right here. You can see. Maybe that's. You can see the street right there. This is a nice. Again, this is the nice day. Actually, this may be Cantrell. I may be wrong on this. I may be. Yeah, this is actually Cantrell, right off the interstate, and they go into Pleasant Valley. Look at the neighborhood here. This is a nice neighborhood. Very nice neighborhood. This is Pleasant Valley off of Cantrell. So remember, folks, while they're spending $275,000 additional dollars on bike pass, that's a 35 zone, and I listened to this. They were going in excess of 80. There's a school zone, so little kids could have gotten run over when this was going on. Now, this is right off of Cantrell. This is from a few days ago. Again, really nice neighborhood. $275,000. Now, what they're claiming is the $275,000. Part of it is from a federal grant or federal program that goes to bike paths. And these cowardly city and county officials will do this. What they'll do is they'll negotiate for these grants. So they can, and then these grants will usually have a what they call a matching fund. So they'll put up half, and then you have to put up half. And they actually already raised taxes for this particular program. They said it's from bonds from this particular issue. But again, it's still, your city leaders are doing this on purpose. So when they say, though, oh, we got to get these federal funds by pushing for these tax increases to build these bike paths, they're lying to you. They negotiated for those type of tax increases. If they were real leaders, what they would do is they would negotiate and say, look, we don't need money for bike paths. We need to fix our roads. We need to upgrade our water system. We need to fix the electrical system. We need money for rehab, money for police officers to get the best equipment. More money to go after guys like this dude who's running out with has this bag here of whatever it is. And look, if the federal government says no, at least make the effort to try. Look at this. Oh, people are getting killed right here. This is still around Pleasant Valley area. And I don't know what's going on with this white truck here. So like this weird, I don't know if this is the cop or who it is, but somebody's getting the ride on the back of a pickup truck while another guy runs around with a bag of, I don't know, fentanyl, cocaine, weed, whatever it is. But again, Frank Scott Jr. cares more about prettying up some bike paths than dealing with this issue. and he is asking for another tax increase in November. And it's not just him. West Memphis is asking for a tax increase. And I think there's some other cities that are asking for some as well. They don't need more of your tax money. They're wasting it. Hat tip to Little Rock. I think this is called LRHN on Twitter. Little Rock Hood News. We're doing this. Now, I have the audio from when Frank Scott Jr. tried to brag about that he would pick up the trash for whoever was having an issue, but it's a little not quite worked up, and I think it might be an issue on Saturday. Speaking of which, this coming Saturday, 102.9 KRN News will be at Operation Endgame. We will be there with Steve Finnegan, 12 to 3. Now, this event District 2 meeting will start about 11:30, but we'll be there and we'll hopefully get some interviews with the Steve Finnegan Show. So listen in on that. Tell others about it. Of course, we'd love for you to attend, but if you can't, you can at least listen in on some interviews. Now, I will be doing recording. I will not be doing live streaming. So if you want to see her speak and see what else is going on, you're really going to need the show. Again, tickets are right there. They also have, photo tickets and all that. Looks like registration are $35. All districts, so it says all districts are welcome. So if you're in the Republican 3rd or 4th district, you can come. But really, if you're anybody, come on over. The tickets are $35. If you can't go, share this with others, see if they can go. You can see there the map of the 1st and 2nd district. It's basically the eastern side of Arkansas and the northeastern side and parts of the southern part of the eastern side of Arkansas. Among there is Lincoln County, where my lovely wife, Rebecca, resides, along with myself. She's actually the chair of that county. And then 2nd district is basically the central area, but it's included some other places as well. There are other tax increases going on in other cities. I'm leading an effort to campaign against the one in Little Rock, but if you know some other ones, know some other issues that are coming up, let me know, let others know. Do not depend on television media. They're too busy, distracting with other issues, doing stupid stuff like this. I mean, you don't need a pop-up menu. Just let me see what it is. Disable ad blocker. Anyway, follow me again on Rumble, just the right angle. I'll post my other links in the Rumble chat. You can see me there. Facebook, Kenneth Wallace. YouTube, Keep Arkansas Legal. I'll also make this into audio and edit it for Podbean later. You all have a wonderful day.